G'day everyone, welcome to ComicsMATE, your mates in comics from the land down under. I'm your host Dean James, and today we're going to be talking about the worst movie that came out all year, The Marvels. The one MCU movie that arguably should have never been released, has been released, and not only has it been released, it's now been dropped, rightfully so, dropped from all of the Oscars nominations. So it's done. It is dead in the water.
Black Girl Magic!
As you can see behind me, we have an article from Cosmic Book News. Oscars dumps The Marvels. Shortlist of 10 categories comes ahead of the official nominations in January. There we have, Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel right there. They both look, that is the worst costume I've ever seen. The Oscars shortlist of 10 categories is now out, which narrows down each category to 10 choices. Where it's learned, among the titles dumped includes The Marvels starring Brie Larson and Iman Vellani. Earlier in December, the 20 finalists were revealed for the Best Visual Effects Oscar, which includes The Marvels and 9 additional movies. However, The Marvels didn't make the cut. It's the worst performing MCU film and superhero movie in all of history, and rightfully so. It is the woke garbage that should have never been released, should have never been made, it should have been dumped like DC's Batgirl. The 9 other films, they include Quantumania, Aquaman 2, Barbie, The Boys in the Boat, Dungeons & Dragons, Killers of the Flower Moon, Naiad, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and Wonka. Transformers Rise of the Beast had the worst CGI in any Transformers movie. Yeah, it was definitely a step down. A lot of the scenes in that movie look cheap.
Apartment 2C, Brooklyn, New York.
No names over the airwaves.
Looked like they were obviously filmed in front of a green screen. So here's the list of the 10 finalists that have made the cut for the current Oscars shortlist. I'm not going to read it all out, but the visual effects shortlist nominations include things like Godzilla -1 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. A lot of these movies I haven't even seen. Rebel Moon got... Well, I mean, why did Rebel Moon get a nomination? That movie looks weird. I mean, it does have some cool special effects, but that movie's not very good. The list will get further narrowed down when the official Oscars nominations for the 96 Academy Awards are revealed on Tuesday, January 23rd. The Oscars ceremony will air on ABC Live from the Dolby Theatre on March 10th. Not that anyone cares. No one watches the Oscars anymore. Do you still watch the Oscars? Let me know if you watch the Oscars, because I usually don't even know that they're happening. Here are the other 2024 Oscar shortlist. Documentary feature film, documentary short film, international feature film. You can see these behind me. You can pause it if you want to read it. I'm not reading all of these. Makeup and hairstyling, music original score, music original song, animated short film. That's one I actually do care about. I have some stakes in the animation thing. I love animation. I love cartoons. Live action short film, sound, visual effects. Visual effects is the one specifically that The Marvels has been dropped from. And to be honest, I'm surprised it was ever nominated at all. That movie does not look good in any way. Like, it had terrible design, terrible costume design, terrible set design, weird woke story, all this other just problem after problem after problem with that movie. So I'm not looking forward to it. You're probably, you're probably not even going to watch the Oscars, but... So yeah, in case you haven't heard, The Marvels did bomb spectacularly at the box office and was removed from cinemas in only a few weeks. I'm surprised that it was ever even on an Oscars shortlist. It was never going to be nominated, let alone win. And you heard me say it just earlier, I don't think it ever should have even been released. It should have been put on the shelf the way Batgirl was in Warner Brothers. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I'll be there reading all the comments and responding to the ones that I like and don't like. And yeah, so let's do it.
Black Girl Magic!
Alright, well, that's my video on The Marvels. I'm doing the best I can with what I got here, and hopefully I entertained you more than the actual Marvels movie did. The movie that definitely does not deserve an Oscar, and probably never should have been released. So let me know down in the comments if you're one of the only people in the world that actually did like that movie, or if you agree with what we were saying. You think they're being snubbed? Do you think they're not being snubbed? Let me know. Please like, subscribe, and do the thing.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman.
Call me young lady again, I'm gonna put my foot in a place it's not supposed to be.